Hey, how's it going? It's Sayori Benjamin. Today, we're gonna be playing Doki Doki Literature Club because I love it. Game's amazing. I've been looking on YouTube. A lot of YouTubers and friendly channels have made videos on this, so I guess I should do it too. Okay, so yeah, let's get started with this, eh? New game. Okay. Hey! As the enthusiastic person, I see the annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her hand, her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself make it big, but it just kind of worked out because you've known each other out for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. Starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting for her. Hang up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha ha! My goodness. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop away from you. I can't. My name is B. I'm dying. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, B. I'm dying inside of that. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think that we're a couple. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you really want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. we cross the street together and make our way. Wait. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Oh my goodness, I can't read. By the way, B, have you decided the club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting on by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a newbie in a few years because you're not used to the real world. And trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I can promise you it. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs? Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the class while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you somewhere. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Yeah, Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she has any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even worse. Yeah, I'm going to the other club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member, and I can't even say her name. It is Natsuki. I'm probably wrong. Okay, tell me. I don't even know. Just send me a video of how this pronounced it. I don't even know. Make cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay? Yes! Let's go! If I can be honest with you guys, I play this game a lot and I beat it twice. I've won probably Sayori's and Natsuki's heart. Possibly. Okay? But I have never done Yuri's. Or I don't even think I want to even go with Monica. But we're gonna win Yuri's heart because I don't know, why not? I just want to see how that story goes. Okay. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, but being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, there are new members here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. That's Sayori, I guess. Sayori always says some nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. B. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. What? All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I'm dying inside. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Ask you. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Wait. Yeah. Okay, I thought I missed something. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, a always full of energy. And that is Yuri, the smartest in the class. Don't say that like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you, Genbi. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class lately. This year, oh gosh. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, B. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there is one space next to Monica and one next space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri went over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still, feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! I guess it's who? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I would want one. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Okay, so cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneak glance in the right direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me for it? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for, you know, you tell me. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of everyone, each of us, before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. I can't even talk. You keep a whole teacup set in the classroom. Don't worry, the teacher gave us mission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Okay, that's right. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow then smiles at you. So, what made you consider Literature Club? this question. Something else. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Marcus, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand out the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. If they encourage others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Gary also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. What makes school events like the festival that much more important? I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So B, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that changed. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking while seeing Yuri's sad face. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foraging world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you from a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Sure, surreal surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate art. Oh, what's that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eye dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind as a meaning? It looked like you were writing a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give me that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulder. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not very confident writing it. Not very confident right yet. I understand, Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experiences? Wait, do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for me. I want to read everyone's poem. Oh, we all sit in silence for a minute. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzically at Mako. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, B? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. Never said I would join the club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. So I have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I'm defense against these others. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision? Okay, wait. How am I supposed to make a clear decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is a price, then I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls Yes, I'm so happy. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came in for the companies, I would have been super. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember this assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share it. Marco looks over at me once more. But B, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Nasty cleaned up their food. Hey B, since we're right here, do you want to walk home together? Yes, Sayori and I never walk home together after. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for us clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room. Sayori, Natsuki, and of course Monica. Would I really be happy spending every day after school in electrical? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with Ragapalm tonight. Alright, here we go. It's time to write a poem. Pick the words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good that happened with whoever you like the most. Okay. Wait, isn't Monica supposed to be there? That's weird. Okay. Anyway, I guess we should rank Yuri's, right? So let's see, which depression? Okay. I guess she is. I know she was. Eternity? Scars? Okay. Vibrant. Yura. Death? Oh. Okay. Ring cloud. That's 7. Electricity, precious, organizing, philosophy. This. Okay. Maker. Having sent. Okay. Oh, this means climax, whirlwind, tragedy, disaster. Okay, that's the for today. That was so fun. I love playing this. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. We'll be seeing today for weekly videos such as this one. See you guys later.